So Josh, tell me about your purple Porsche.
My purple Porsche. I bought 3 Porsches air-cooled from a guy, and the purple one had the fiberglass front with the big tongue hanging out the front. It was shredded. It was hanging like this. When I bought the car, it was all busted off. It was pretty funny. They were all in dire need of love, and I've been giving it to them ever since, but they're not all quite right yet, but they're getting a lot closer.
I'm gonna make a run to the hardware store. I need a new screen for my old screen door. Washers and screws and nails by the pound. You can't find it there, can't be found. If it ain't in store, they can order it square, peg, round, hole, they'll make it fit. Whatever you need and a whole lot more, they got it all over at the hardware store. If you're working on your house or working on a shed, if you're building a garage or a flower bed, if the wheel on your riding mower's flat, if you need a new hose or a gardening hat.
How many Porsches do you own?
Somebody was just asking this number. I did a count before I got here. We've got about 20 Porsches right now. We want to enjoy the cars. We're not enjoying so much the process of having to work on it. So my worst example, actually, it's this car. We had a total engine rebuild done on it at another shop. It took 3 years. So I'm not the most patient guy in the world. That was a painful 3 years going through that. And it actually still had some problems that Daniel figured out and rectified for us. So he's got all my air-cooled work and probably a little bit more than that now on all my Porsche stuff.
Why do you love Porsches?
I love air-cooled Porsche. I also love other Porsches, but I really love air-cooled Porsches because they give me the real pleasure of driving the way I learned it when I was young, and that's a long time ago. It's sort of more analog. Forget about all this digital stuff. I can drive it the way I did it when I was young, and I really enjoy it. It makes me feel young. I like the shape more than anything. I think it has a fantastic shape. It's a classic one that everyone who's seen it will remember.
Come on in two-step across Texas with me. Leave me, honey, there's a lot to see.
I've owned Goldie now for 10 years. When you own a car like this, you want to do right by the car, and you just don't want to turn it over to somebody who doesn't really know what you've got or appreciate what you have. And for me, it was not just getting the car fixed and running again. It was also a journey for me to learn how the car actually worked.
I like to talk to the guy that's actually working on the car. And a lot of these shops are not set up that way. So there's an interim, you get some mediary in there that you can go in and talk to them, but you're not talking to the mechanic. He is a great communicator, which a lot of times you don't have that. You don't know what's going on or no updates or anything. And the net results are great. You know, they're sharp, they get stuff done. It's in and out of here.
Well, Daniel first of all, he's a very nice guy. But also I think he's fair, he's reasonable. He always gives you options. And he truly knows about these air-cooled cars. He's passionate about it. You know, he's not a fake, he's a genuine air-cooled expert.
Daniel's a real solid, straightforward, Midwestern kid, which I relate to. That's what I grew up in. And he's going to do what he says he's going to do.
His holistic approach, which is let's look at the whole functioning system. Let's don't just replace parts, which is what I think most mechanics do. And the trap that people fall into when they're trying to restore cars or get them back on the road is that you got to start from the beginning and work your way back to the car. And these cars, there's a million things that can go wrong with them. And it gives you confidence when you're out driving them, knowing that everything from the brakes to the brake lines to the fuel system, everything that's involved with the car has been gone through and either updated or replaced with parts that he knows actually work.
You can find reputable manufacturers that do aftermarket parts, and the darn things don't work, don't line up. It still has to be messed with, fabricated, adjusted, a lot of things. I mean, it's a lot more difficult than it looks.
When he gave me options that he wanted to try, because if he was successful with it, then it would cost me very little. And of course, if that failed, we would have to go to the more expensive route. So he didn't suggest the expensive route first, right? Some people may do that, but I don't think that is not Daniel. So he gave me the options, he told me what the risk was, and then we chose the cheaper option, and it works fantastic. So, you know, that's when I realized that this is the guy to trust.
As I go walking this land of fire.
I've been invited to some of his drives, and they're really fun, I must say. Daniel is a very, very good driver, and he's very good to follow. You know, I don't try to overtake him. So we have a good time as well. You know, anybody can do what they want. They can put it in the garage and just look at it, but I really would like to drive it, and Daniel likes to drive. So that's how we gel.
Sneaker satisfies, just like Porsche.
Because they're going to love who they're dealing with. And he's going to give them confidence in what it is he can do. And they don't really have another option. They don't have another choice. It's just lucky for them they got such a good option.
So the gift that JP Werks has given me is the ability to be able to hop in this car at the end of the day and go out in the country and drive country roads, but also to meet new people that are also part of Daniel's customer base.
He's always a wonderful spirit to be around, so I enjoy our time together.
I consider the JP Werks team the best in Kansas City, particularly on air-cooled stuff. Good communicator. You're not going to be without your car for a long period of time. He's straightforward, and you know, all Porsche works is expensive, but I think he's pretty reasonable versus the other shops that are in Kansas City too.
Almost every time I come here, somebody's bringing the car on a trailer and dropping it off. And so they're bringing these cars out of hiding or stash because they never had anybody else to work on them. I don't think he needs more business. I don't think he needs any advertising, but I'm sure that's what this video is all about. But people here, when they bring their cars, and finally they say, "Oh, I got somebody." They tow them in, and they tow them in all the time. Say, "Oh, we finally got somebody who can work on it." And, oh man, isn't he a nice guy? I keep saying that, but bring him a chocolate chip cookie and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Toward the promise of freedom to unfold. Towards the promise of freedom to unfold.